beat, stay tuned tight. The best of the best, shining bright. Tune in now, it's not a game. Today Ghana News, it's your clan. Time with Francis, a unique delight. Don't miss the magic, shining bright. Tune in and see the best of the best. Today Ghana News, you'll be impressed. And every week, a new adventure. Francis Jalil, we're ready. From the beach to the dance floor. Don't miss a beat, stay tuned.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to Time with Frances. I am your host. My name is Frances Ja'ahin. Thank you guys for sticking and staying, but I am here finally, okay? So let's get to it. Time with Frances is the program that is live at Twitch and satellite, is on Facebook, YouTube. Links are all on Today Ghana News TV. We're also live on our associate channel on Hing FM 93.5 at Hing Ma in the Eastern region. King's Radio in Accra, Jaframa, TV at Warra. In our T Region Sekina Information Center, we have also at Tatale, Northern Ghana at the Lema Community Information Center at Nkwanta and Fans TV at Aflao in the Volta region. Thank you guys so much for joining in, making time with me. I don't take it for granted, but I mean, we're here every Friday, so stick and stay. Let's get down to business. We have an actor, a scriptwriter, and we have an actor, a scriptwriter, and a commercial model all the way from Nigeria. That's why I'm alone here, but I'm not alone. So we're picking a guest all the way from Nigeria. He's an actor. His name is Sambaluku. So stick and stay, don't go anywhere, and don't forget our question and answer section as well. So if you have anything to ask him, please come early. I'm sorry, last Friday I wasn't able to answer all the questions. I'm so sorry, my bad, I apologize. So come in early, write your questions so that I'll be able to ask him, okay? If you come in late, I'm sorry, but we can't have enough time to do all that. So do it quick. My people all the way from Jaframa, I shout out, OT region, thank you guys so much. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back after this commercial break. Then you will have the honor as well to meet a guest. I'll be back.
Hello, Abusianfo. Centrica, ewa niema papa ma edimechi ni yonkoshe. Sebani signature saint so a Centrica ewo homai eba no shades so a Fry Centrica ewo 027 0042568 and 0552 837247. Centrica follow no ewo TikTok social media handles nyina. TikTok eye Queen Gina 618 and ne Centrica say all your good smell and all your fragrance, we got you covered. Centrica ewo in Sawam off Accra Road nesowa frena begu screen so you know facial obe deliver ma kama ene kosi December we your rani promo ni obe to be obeche perfume bako.
Welcome back, guys. Time with Frances is the name of the show. And I am here every Friday, okay? Every Friday I'm here with you guys. I bring you all the juicy stuff. It's innovative, it's educative program. And I want to say shout out to Centrica. Centrica is She is one of our sponsors here on Time with Frances. So please check my girl out, okay? She sells everything. She delivers throughout Accra, so don't worry about delivery. Also, she delivers outside of Ghana as well. So whatever you want, perfume, you want your sunshades, original, you get it from Centrica, and also join them on Instagram as well. Okay, just follow the page and Centrica.one on IG. All right, so Time with Frances, we're here. Let's see our guest. Okay, I tell you guys after the break, we'll bring in our guest. He's an actor, he's a Nigerian, he's an actor, he's a scriptwriter, and he's also a commercial model. All right, so let's see who the handsome guest is for today. Welcome, Sam. How you doing?
I'm very well, and you?
I'm blessed, my dear. It's nice to have you on the show, Time with Frances. Thank you for making time with me on the show and my guests and my viewers today.
So I am actually glad to be here to exploit these opportunity to appear on this your wonderful show, and I want to thank everybody, including yourself, the team of the producers, and everybody who has made this show possible. I say I am very, very grateful to be here.
Well, we are also grateful to have you to make time because we know you are an actor. Most of the time, you're busy out there. I mean, you're a scriptwriter, you're a commercial model. So we also appreciate you making time to be on the show with us today. All right, so Sam, let's get into it. What inspires you to be an actor?
Actually, so first of all, my name is Sam Balogun. I'm an actor, I'm a commercial model, and a scriptwriter. So, film acting has been very, very serious. Like my life depends on it, and I have a huge passion for it.
Okay.
A whole lot of huge passion for it. So, the journey so far, I, I think it's a self-realization. It's a self-realization, a self-awareness, how
Okay.
to be creative, and to be conscious, because also being a scriptwriter helps me to see things from different perspective, and also to put into writing my poet's fusion, and to also showcasing my talents.
Okay. So what drew
Are you
you?
with
Like,
me?
what? Yes, yes, I can hear you. What drew you? Like, what's that thing that make you to say, I want to be an actor? Sam, are you there?
Yeah, like I just said, it is passion.
Oh, your
The first thing
passion.
is the
Okay.
passion you have for it.
Yeah, I think that we have a problem with
When
internet.
when I started just some years
Okay.
back, yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Please continue.
Yeah, I had a passion for it.
All right. So the passion drew you. Okay. Uh,
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. So
so
it's all about my
yes, and now
passion.
I know
I have a
it's
huge
yes, it's your
passion for
passion.
acting.
Yes,
So I say,
very
okay,
good.
let me give it a shot.
Okay.
Who knows?
So how's it been for you so far? Like from
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
started now
So
to
it is all
where you
about my
are.
passion. I have a huge passion for yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Please, can you hear me? Sam, are you there? goodness. My apologies. I think we are having a little bit of internet problem. I don't really know what's going on at his side, but I'm sure we're going to fix it. So if we can just go on a commercial break, quick one, and we'll be right back so that I can fix that for you guys. Because I want you guys to hear him clearly, like gets everything, juicy from him himself, okay? There's a lot of questions, and I know you guys also are preparing your own questions as well. So just bear with me. Let's fix that, and I'll be right back. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the Pretty Unisex Salon, where beauty meets confidence. At the Pretty, we bring out the best in you with our professional services like stylish braiding, elegant fixing of weave-on, relaxing pedicure, stunning acrylic nails, flawless makeup, gentle hair washing, and perfect touch-ups to keep you glowing. Step into the Pretty Unisex Salon today. Your beauty, our passion. We are right located at Agoba Ashoman Road, close to Gold Avenue School. You can equally call us on 0240-796422 or 0261-740678 to book your appointment. The Pretty Unisex Salon. Good, look good and feel good.
Today Ghana News TV, we are the masters of the game.
Welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. We're back. Time with Frances. I'm your host. I'm here again. All right. So the program is live at Twitch and satellite, on Facebook, YouTube, links all on Today Ghana News TV. Okay, so please follow so that you can catch us live. Also, we are live on our social channel on Hing FM 93.5 at Kinghima in the Eastern Region, Kings Radio in Accra, Jeffrema TV at the Warrior, T Sekina Information Center. Shout out, guys, at Tatalay, Northern Ghana, at the Lema Community Information Center at Nkwanta, and Fans TV also at the Aflawo in the Volta region. Okay, so before the break, we were having actually a jolt in the communication, but I'm sure it's been fixed now. So we're gonna get Sam again back. He is an actor, Sam Balogu. He's all the way from Nigeria, so bear with us, okay? The internet is not all that good, but we were able to fix it. Welcome back, Sam. Sorry about all that. I wasn't hearing
Okay,
you.
that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right. So before the break, you said you had a passion. That is what got you
Yes.
driven into acting, right?
Yes.
Okay. So and I was also going to ask another question. I said, what is your journey so far from when you started to now? How has it been for you?
Quiet. Costa, it's been ups and downs. I can't lie, but I give glory to God Almighty because we are not where we used to be. The journey was not really that easy, to break into the Lollywood and then to start getting the important script, important opportunity that I need to sustain to succeed in the industry, is not really forthcoming the way I expected, because the way the Lollywood is shaped up, It's more or less like a circle. You need to know someone. So apparently, always eating every opportunity that I get, every auditioning, I'm always there trying to slide any available opportunity for me. But um, all I can say so far is I am pushing really, really hard. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. Yes, we
It's
appreciate
not
that.
really
That's
that.
why the platform is here to keep pushing people. We push people who are doing it, in our little way as well. Yeah. Before you were saying that Nollywood is, I know it's the movie industry in Nigeria, and you said it's a circle. Like you have to know people that know people that know people for you to get to that level. Why is it like that? Because I believe that if you have your talent and they call an audition, it should be an open call for everyone who should come and showcase their talent, and based on the person who fits the role, then
Okay.
should achieve it. But I don't know why it is so hard for people to break through, especially when you're a new face or newbie, to break through in the Nollywood or in the movie industry in general. But let's stick to Nollywood because you
So
you are from Nigeria, yes.
yeah, so for my experience so far, I think it's a circle where you need to belong, and then so it's of two segments. I say two segments because the Yoruba version and the other version. So I would say the Yoruba version and the English version. So that's the two segments. But when you look at each segment, they give almost the same vibe but different meaning, because as a newbie, if you are coming up in Yoruba, you're not going to get paid. I can
Oh,
tell you
really?
that. Yeah,
Why? Why is that?
I'm going to tell you that. Like some, I don't know. That's the way it is. Like 70% of the job you do from the Yorubas, ah, you is gonna be free. In fact, you are the one to beg the director. You will be begging, please, just give me a role. But it's not the same as it is in the English, because in the English everybody is so careful. Everybody is so careful. So they were so careful in such a way that they don't want you to come back with a lawsuit of image rights, because I feel that the Yorubas take the lawsuit for granted of the people's image. You use people image, their voice, and everything that belongs to them in a project, whether that project sell or not. I feel that they deserve something, but that's not the case. I am not in the position to actually try to make a change, because I believe I don't have that voice yet, the voice to actually speak against this thing. But in the English, you get to have a contract if possible, and you get thank you for coming. In some cases, it depends whether you are going in for a background actor, or you are taking a lines. Probably you have a character and you have a lines you need to deliver. So they will give you something. They won't want you to do all this job freely. So they will give you something to show appreciation. So that's just the two different between. So let me come back to the journey. You see, it's supposed to be by merit, but it is not by merit. It is not by merit. I can tell you that. I will give you, for instance, in the commercial world, talking about commercial advertisement. So, me as a model, I can tell you for free. You go to endless audition. You are not going to get call back. They will say, "Don't worry, we'll call you back. We'll get back to you." They are not going
So
to
why
get back
set
to
up
you,
an audition in the first place if you know you're not going to call people back? You just waste
because
your own time,
because
waste people's time.
yeah, that's what they do. They waste your time. It is you that wanted to be a model. It is not their business. Most of these auditions are just formalities. They are just formality's sake. They are not really a thing. So they're just formality in case the brands want to see the video, or the brands want to be there in person. So they just call for auditioning. A lot of people. The last one I went to one in Ajota, around the Keja. No, oh no, no, no. I think Okpebi, yes. Some weeks ago, we're about 8,000 in number. And then we have been there
Thousand,
since
did you
they
say
called.
1,000 people?
Yes, thousand in number. So
and they will
when I
not
got
even
there,
do a call back.
so you just listening. So I got there, and then I write my when I wrote my name was on I think 300 and something. So we waited, and you have the call time. The call time is 9 a.m. I left the place around 5 p.m. I didn't get a call back. So it is always like that. So you in some cases, the audition, like I said, the auditioning is just a formality to really prove for the client to prove to the brands that no, they are really selecting, they are doing selection for, they are selecting the model that way, you know. So it is just formality sake, does not determine whether you're going to pick. In some cases, you get selected. In some cases, and you get selected because in some cases, the brand sent their representative. So
Or on
once they
the call, on the audition.
yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
audition, sorry.
So the brand send it is representative. So the brand representative is in the background. So once they call you to the auditioning hall, you walked in, maybe the brand representative just saw you and like you, and they say, no, I'm picking this person. So in some cases, you get a call back. But I can tell you out of 100 audition, maybe you get 2 call back. They in some cases, again, the clients, they have their home models that they want to use, and most of these models, they will not come to the audition. They already have someone they want to give the lead, the feature cast, the feature extra, and all. They already have them. Do you know why? Okay, the reason being that those people they want to select, they will bargain. The main price might go for 5 million. So they will just go and meet those ones. Look, I have a job for you. You are going to play the lead, but I will give you 700,000. That one will be happy. Oh God, 700K. You will collect sharp. You will sign the contract. So before you know, maybe after everything, you will get to know that the repayment is 5 million.
Wow.
But they pay you for 700,000. So how do we know all these things? We get to know all these shenanigans when a friend of mine got a job. He got a job. I don't want to mention the brand's name. So he got a job. He played a lead role in the commercial job, and it was a 1 year contract. So after a year, they called him back. They wanted to resign the contract. They want to renew the contract, and the whole process. So he went back to the client office. Then he wanted to sign. So on the agreement he wanted to sign for the renewal, he saw the actual price on the paperwork. He saw 5 million, and it was like 5 million. No, I didn't get 5 million. I get 700,000. I didn't get 5 million. I get 500,000. That's several cases. I didn't get 5 million. I get 200,000. I didn't. So my friend said, no, I'm not going to sign this contract. I am not definitely going to sign it. He refused. So they wanted to know why, because that's how the whole story came out. So the major problem we're having now, the major obstacles we are having now is those agents, those agencies. So now this is how it all works out. For instance, I am a producer, and then I want to shoot a movie, and it's a party scene movie, and then I would need a guest as a background actor of about 500 people in a real life. It's going to be a real life party. Do you understand? Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm getting you. No, I really want to
So
hear
this is a
you
real.
because this is very, very important. I really want to grab
Yeah, this is
everything you're saying.
what.
Yes, so I'm
Yeah, what
listening.
I'm
Please
saying
go ahead.
is, yeah, what I'm saying is a real life story that can be used to make a movie. And let me tell you, there is going to be consequential, because a lot of these agents, once they see this video, they are going to be mad with me. I'm going to be blacklisted, and they are not going to be giving me a job for exposing their atrocity, behind the camera. So that is what's up. But I do not care. So what I'm trying to say is this:
No,
not
but
all
somebody
these
has to do the
agents.
job. So if you are the
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
I mean, I think
yeah.
yes, it needs to be said out there. People have to know.
Yeah, yeah. So I am not saying that all these agents, all of them are bad, but majority of this agency, they are bad.
Okay.
They are very bad because they don't care about you. They are the they are the middle chain between you and the production.
Okay.
So, like I was saying, if I want to make a movie and it involves a party scene and then a Owambe party scene, and then I needed about 500 background to be in the party form setting. So I will contact an agency. Do you understand? I'm not necessarily going to do the job as a producer. I will have to contact an agency that would source model background actors for me.
Yeah.
So so for instance, you are the agency. I'm like, okay, I needed 1,000 background actors for my movie, blah, 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 blah. Then I would say my budget is 100,000. In some cases, my budget is 50,000. Okay. So along the line, when the whole process come down to the line, the background actor might actually go with 10,000. Or at worst, if the movie is high class movie, so probably you get 20,000 naira.
Yeah.
So, but if you look at
No, but
the really,
as long as that payment is actually the actual payment from the agent, I don't really get a problem. Or from the producer, like you said, if that's the actual payment, fine. But the problem is when they start like cutting on people's pay and giving them not what is the actual payment. That's where the problem is.
that is where the problem is. That is where the problem is, because they don't actually give them nothing. They give them peanuts. You give them
Yeah.
peanuts to be unkept, and and so when you get these peanuts, and then at the end of the day, you find out that the major money the production paid is probably 50,000, and you are not even getting half of the money, and you are the one who did the job. And in some cases, why on set shooting the project, the agency will not be there. The agency will just be in the house, be sending messages,
Yeah.
be passing information through WhatsApp. I am not saying that all agencies are bad. Yeah, I can tell you that I know some good agencies out there. Agency like a substance agency, agency like a Dominion agency, because these are the agencies that I've worked with. Just
Okay.
Wilson, these are the agencies that I've worked with. I had this experience when I got the job, when I got a commercial job for Showmas, and then it was a very tough one. About 1,005 individuals who came to the audition. By the end of the
Okay.
day, I got the job. So after we shot that job, a lot of things come into play, and we see a lot of things for ourselves for what they truly are. So I just think that people intentionally keep you down, refuse to pay you what you actually needed to succeed, because passion aside, you know, you needed to get a lot of things for yourself, because
No,
nobody
you need
expects you
money.
to
You
wear
need
this.
money. Let's be frank. Yes, I used to say
Yeah,
that.
but
And the
yeah, nobody.
annoying part is when you shoot these big jobs, when people see you on screen with like you shooting Showmax, for instance, it's a big name, it's a big deal, yeah, and they will think that you've
Yeah.
gotten millions for it. And
No.
annoyingly,
No.
they don't know the actual payment. Even if you say the money that was paid, people will not even believe you that this is what you were paid. They will think you are lying.
Yeah, that
It's
is
funny.
it's very, very funny. It's very funny because when you are in the show business, nobody expects you to wear the same clothes again. You know, nobody expects you to not have a good perf, a good deodorant in your body. Everybody expects you to smell good. Everybody expects you to put your clothes in a dry cleaner and look good all the time.
And all
All
that
those
you
photo
can't even afford it. I
you can't
mean,
even afford it. The photo shoots for English settings, in Hollywood English settings, before you can apply for a job, you need a photo shoot. And then because that photo shoot is what you will use to apply for the job. So
yeah.
let's start with the photo shoots. To have a photo shoot, the average cost of shooting a photo shoot, if you are going to shoot a high resolution in Nigeria, in Lagos today, let me say, it won't cost you nothing less than, depend on how many outfits. If you want to do one outfit, let me see. The last one I did, I spent something like 150,000.
For
I'm
just
talking
one.
about the Yeah, for just one photo shoot, because
Like
let's start with the
one outfit. That's
yeah,
it.
because
Wow.
yeah, let's start with the costume,
And
the
that doesn't
clothes.
include your outfit because that one you have to get it yourself.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
with your
outfit.
accessories and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, the outfit, the costume, the everything that you will put on, you are going to get them for yourself. And then to get an high resolution is more very expensive. So, and then so what amazed me most is that when we see a broadcast messages in our WhatsApp group about a job coming up, a big production and blah blah blah. When we see it in the broadcast, you will see we need so 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 actor for so 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 job shooting in so 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 day. We need actors within Lagos. Kindly apply with your photo shoot, a good photo shoot. Now, what is the takeaway from this? If you check the price is probably 20,000. That's the best. That's the best price you will get. Hence, you can get like 10,000, sometimes 8,000 for a good photo shoot. They're asking you to apply for a job with a good photo shoot that will not cost you nothing less than 100,000 plus. But
And
at the
how
end
much
of
are
the
they going
day,
to pay you?
you get if you get the best money, maybe it's 20,000. Maybe that's for the movie. So it is just so ridiculous. It's not encouraging if not for the passion. Nobody will be there in the first place. Nobody will be there in the first place, because when the people sees you on the screen, they assume that you are rich. Maybe because of the character you acted like a rich man, and everybody assumed you are rich. Come on. You
All
are not
right.
fucking
So
rich.
yeah, I know you're both a Yoruba actor and an English actor. Okay, so you already
Of course.
compared it to saying that the English is actually being careful because they don't want to be sued, but the Yoruba take it for granted. They don't really care about being sued or whatever. And you were saying that you are
Yes.
not a voice yet.
Yeah.
Why do you think you're not a voice? I think you need to say something because you're doing well for yourself so far. I think every voice counts. Okay, if you also add your voice on social media, that's why we have it now. The platform is there. You can use it to make them aware. You know, there's a good way of going about this. It's not always you have to go about it in a wrong way. You have a positive way to go about it that will make it not too messy. So I think it's something you should just think about. Don't think you are not the voice or whatsoever. All right, so let's talk about your character. How do you put yourself in character when you're given these roles to play?
So, talking about character, first of all, let me say my Instagram handle is celebrity lord07, just in case my audience would like to follow me and see my craft. So let's talk about my character. How do I handle my character? That's the most challenging question to ask. Very, very brilliant question. I said brilliant because in the cartel of the Nollywood, we have categories. We have A-list categories. The names that you always hear. The when you flip on Instagram, these are the first page that will show to you. I'm talking about big names. I'm talking about Shatta Ibrahim. I'm talking about Funke Akindele. I'm talking about Latif Oladimeji. So many of them. So many. So many. I can't even mention. So these are the big names. They are categorized as A-list actor. So in that character aspect, before they come to the set, probably a week or 2 weeks, depending on the production, their production we sent the scripts ahead of time to the A-list. They have to get them prepared. They will send all the scripts to them, so they will be prepared ahead. But for us, nobody's going to send you a script. You are not going to get anything until you get probably a few minutes before the set. That's when they will give you a script.
I don't understand. So
So
how
every time
do
I
they want you
wonder,
to prepare?
sometimes I just look at myself and I just wonder, although everybody started from scratch, everybody was once like us, so it's not a big deal. But what I'm trying to say is that us coming up have so much rigorous.
Oh my goodness, he's
because
saying so
they,
much.
they, they believe that you're a professional actor. They don't care if, okay, let me give you an instance. I will not mention the name of the movie because of, and also I was on set some weeks ago. As soon as I got to the set, they sent me, because I have a character, the character have a line, so they sent me my character. So I was just trying to glance through it to assimilate the character and key into the character. Yeah, and to key into the character. As soon as I got on set, because we are somewhere different from set, so as soon as they want to shoot our scene, so we are transported from where we are to the set. So as I was getting to the set, some of the actors were just talking to me,
Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I think the internet is actually not good from his side. I wish we can just get him back because there's so much I would like to know, and I'm sure you guys will also like to know. And the internet is just messing with up today. We are going on a break, but please don't go anywhere because this is really juicy. This is really, really juicy. I want to get to the bottom of it. We want to squeeze everything out, okay? We want to know what goes behind the scene and what's the face. I think we need to put it out there. If we don't, who will? A change will start, but it has to start from somewhere. And if we have to, I have to start it. I don't really care. I will. So don't go anywhere. Let's get all the juicy, all the gossip, okay? I will be right back after this break.
Don't miss a beat, stay tuned tight. The best of the best, shining bright. Tune in now, it's not a game. Today Ghana News, it's your clan. Time with Francis, a unique delight. Don't miss the magic, shining bright. Tune in and see the best of the best. Today Ghana News, you'll be impressed. And every week, a new adventure. Francis Jalil, we're ready. From the beach to the dance floor. Don't miss a beat, stay.
Okay, welcome back, guys. It's time with Frances, and I am your host. My name is Frances Ja, and you know we're live every Friday. Okay, don't miss out for nothing. Make time with your girl every day. Every Friday. I am here, and the program is live at Twitch, on satellite, is on Facebook, is on LinkedIn, and all is on TodayGhanaNews TV. We're also live on our social channel on Ing FM 93.5 at Akingengma in the Eastern region, okay? King's Radio in Accra, Jeffrey TV at the Aurora, OT region, Sekina Information Center at the Tatale, Northern Ghana, at the Lema Community Information Center at Nkwanta, and Fans TV also at the Aflau in the Volta region. All this in Ghana. If you guys don't know, in West Africa, Ghana, okay? They're watching us live. Thank you guys so much. So before the break, we were talking to an actor all the way from Nigeria, Sam Balogo. He is a Yoruba and an English actor. So we were diving in to get a lot of juicy stuff, like what goes on, what's like behind the scenes that you guys don't see. All you see this perfection movies or this advert, but there's a lot of things that go on in the movie industry. Okay, I mean it's good, it's everywhere, I know, but we're talking about Nigeria because he is from Nigeria. So I hope we fix the issue so that we can bring him back, because I really want to know. And so, I mean, my ears are itching. I want to know what's going on. Yes, Sam Balogun, welcome back. You
Yeah,
were
yeah, good
giving
to
us
have
the
you back.
juicy stuff, and all of a sudden, this Wi-Fi thing is just messing with us. I can't
So,
wait to hear
so,
it. Yeah, so you were talking
yeah.
about the character thing, like they don't send you scripts, they just give you a script maybe a few minutes, a few seconds or hours before your shoot. Why is that so? And this, wait, let me say this, yeah. These A-list actors, I mean, some of them are they're my, like, I'm a guy, had fun for them. But they have been in this industry, they know the game. So why send them a script way earlier? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. Then you will now send a script to someone who is an upcoming actor, who like is a baby trying to get his finger bottle, like fix it in his mouth so that he doesn't get choked or know how to be pulling the milk. I mean, I don't understand. You will send someone who doesn't know anything 2 hours or 2 days before the shoot and send someone who knows everything about acting as far as acting is concerned, because the person has been in the game for a while, a month or two. It doesn't make sense to me. Help me help it make sense, seriously.
Where it is the way it has been shaped up, it is the way from the top, it is the way they've been doing it. And then when you try to ask questions, they may take the job from you. For instance, if I got selected for a job and then I'm like, okay, please, can you send me the script? They may take the job and give to someone else.
That's so funny.
So, yeah, so funny. So give upcoming ahead. They don't give the script ahead. It is not just about me. It is how they for everyone is shaped up. Then another thing that I want to quickly talk about is that
Okay.
many of these I see a lot of people on Instagram, fancy a lot of these celebrities. I'm not against that. Everybody have their own right to
Yeah.
fancy anybody they want to fancy. But let me tell you, a lot of these beautiful faces, there's so more to that faces that you see, all those glamoring faces that you see on the social media. I wish they truly are just the way they are, just the way they seem. So what I'm trying to say is that I find this thing very, very, uncomfortable when you treat the affluent special from the poor. Because me, the way my life is shaped, whether you're rich, whether you're poor, whether you are A-list, whether you are 30 list, I treat everybody equally because I believe in, equality and social justice for everybody, regardless of your gender, regardless of your age. Because I believe whether you are the lead actor or you are playing a background actor, a background is when you just stay in the background and you don't have anything to
Yeah,
say.
like
You are
extras.
just there.
Yeah.
Yeah, extras. So that's background. So whether you're a background or whether you are the lead, everybody have their own role to contribute to that production. So I believe everybody needed to be taken care of equally. Let me give you, for instance, they will give you a call time 6 a.m. I really wish this can, go to where they needed to go. I mean, the right audience it deserves, because this is an eye-opening, a wake-up call. So, for
Yeah.
instance, I'll be giving a call time 6 a.m. and an individual is giving a call time 6 a.m. So in the 6 a.m., when you leave your house 6 a.m., you're not supposed to even try to eat anything.
Of course.
So when you get there, you don't get no
No,
food, you
because
don't
if they
get
give you a
nothing, you
call
don't
time 6 a.m., you even have to leave your house before 6 a.m.,
earlier.
depending on where you're leaving. I mean, the distance, you have to check all that. Yeah.
So when you get to the set, probably to 7 or 6 a.m. or any which way, you will discover that the main shoot starts 9 p.m. in most cases. Isn't that
All
funny?
right. I don't have a problem when they talk about timing, because I know a lot of us Africans have a problem with timing. But if you are going to do that, I don't have a problem with that, seriously. But if you're going to do that call time, make sure that when people come, they're comfortable. Breakfast is there, something is there for them to eat, to make themselves comfortable and get ready to go on set. Because why? You want everybody to be there on time. So giving them maybe 2-3 hours because of you, some people are maybe far apart or far from the location. It's all good. Or get a location that everybody can stay, and it will be easy to move them from there to the set.
Yes, I don't have a problem with that too. But where I have a problem is when you give a call time 6 a.m. and you're starting the shooting 9 p.m. So let me tell you the consequence of this. So for instance, I need the video, I get a job, a call time for 6 a.m. and it got on set. And the location is Lekki, Phase 1. In most cases, they will not bring your food. They will not bring your food till probably 3 or 4 p.m. And then you will discover not all. I'm not saying it's not a general thing. Some production are really, really very good
Yeah, they're
in their
very
welfare. They
professional,
will take
right?
good. They are very professional. They will take care of you. They don't. Everybody counts to them, but not all. Majority of this production you will get on set. For instance, because me, I went to I went to a movie academy, and I know a lot more than ordinary person. So a lot of things going behind the camera that we have
Yeah,
to
that is another
go
angle
through.
I wanted us to talk about. I'm not saying that it's wrong for you not to go to school, not to acquire the knowledge, not to become a theater art student, okay? Because we're all not from the same levels. But I think this is
Okay.
also another major problem, because someone who did not go to university or is not like trained to be an actor is out there because she has a camera, a ring light, can act, can shake and dance and do something. They think they can do whatever. So this production don't really, I don't, some of them, like you said, don't go for the best. They just go for the waysiders. They just go for people who they think, oh, now because they've done one or two things on social media, they're popular, they can do this. They think they're professional, but I don't think so. That's why they do all this casting, auditioning to get the right character. So no matter how popular or how famous or how trending the person is, if the person don't fit the character, don't choose the person. Seriously, these are
Yeah.
all things I think that is making the whole production or the whole movie is just like it's all over the place these days, because people don't go for
Yeah.
professionalism anymore. They go for waysiders, bysiders, and even these people. If you're good, fine. I don't have a problem with that. That's if you have a talent. But some of them don't even do. But just because they're trending or doing one or two things, then people will just use them in their movies.
Okay. Yes. That's exactly what happened. So, like I was saying, your welfare. By the time they bring your food, probably 4 p.m., the food is already sour. The food is already sour.
I don't get
So
it.
a
The
lot of
food is sour
all
as
those.
in how?
Yeah. Because the food has been prepared, and they put it in a takeaway, or this disposable takeaway. So they put it. So while the food is still hot, the food got covered and put somewhere. So what I tell you is that the food has been prepared since the morning time that we have been there, but they will not give you the food. They will keep it somewhere. In most cases, that thing happened when they cannot afford to give you 2 square meal, and they will ask you to come. They know they cannot give you 2 square meal. They will give you a call time 6 a.m., sometime 9. That's the lowest, sometime 9, and that is rare. So you see 6, 7, 8. That's the one you will see. So by the time you get there now, you'll be wandering
And
around.
so if you can't
And
give
if
the
it is
person
like,
food, when you are texting that 6 a.m., please bring your food while coming. Why did they forget such things to be included in the text message
because
or
no,
in the email that will be sent?
because nobody will be able to cook that time. They know.
No, let the person be aware that breakfast will not be served. So on your way coming, please prepare something. And all those things, you have to send it earlier, maybe a day or two to the person so that they are aware. Prepare some food. Because all those things is not healthy. I mean, let's be frank. What if the person has ulcer? What if like you can't leave your stomach for empty for a long time? Breakfast, they said, is the main important meal of the day. So if you don't get to take it, it really affects you. And even
Yeah,
you, I mean, you're
because
gonna be working. It's energy. I don't get.
yeah, yeah, for you to be a successful actor in Nollywood, you need the number one sickness that you cannot avoid, that you cannot do away without is ulcer. You are going to definitely get an ulcer to be a Nigerian actor. I have to tell you, you will definitely have. It's definitely, and if you are not careful, they are going to mismanage your health and kill you because ulcer kills.
Yeah.
Ulcer, small negligence, ulcer kills. So because now they don't want you to go around looking for food because they want you to be on standby, but you cannot provide the food. Now you want to shoot a movie 9 p.m. Why giving 6 a.m. call time? Why?
And you know you can't give the person food.
You cannot give them the food when you, and then in most cases when they give you food, they give you a very, very bad food.
All right, so
So
I think yes, we've been on this for a while now. That's why I am happy that Funke Akindele is coming with a movie behind the scenes. I really can't wait to watch it because I really want to see. I want people to know what really goes behind. I hope she can put some of this point in to expose these people. So let's talk about her project because I know you were on one of her projects. Ayele Town or something, yes. So let me ask you, how
Ayetoro,
were you able to come across to get that role? Was it an agent or was it an auditioning? How did you get the role? I know it's a Yoruba movie, but how were you able to
yeah,
acquire?
yeah. Actually, the movie is Ayetoro Town season two, and I'm actually in the season two and episode 9. So, my role, my character is a financial crime boss that can speak Yoruba and English. So it's a blend of English and Yoruba for my character. So how I got the job, I belong to several WhatsApp groups. Most of all these our gigs comes as a broadcast. There's one thing we call online auditioning. So we have several groups created by different agency. So whenever there's a casting call, the broadcast will be shared to different groups. So, and we have almost about 80 groups, and then each groups contain over 2,000 people. So it's a lot of
Everybody
people
wants
there.
to be an actor.
So yeah, there's a lot of people there. We are more than 100,000. So
Wow.
in a different groups like that, and everyone would apply accordingly. It is called online auditioning. So you apply, just like I've said earlier, you apply with your name, your location, your age, the role you are applying for, and your photo shoot. The number where you will send those information to will be on the broadcasting.
Okay.
So you just send it to them. You don't need to call, you don't need to say good morning, you don't need to send anything. Just send those requested information. So once everybody apply, in some cases more than 10,000, 20,000, 2,500 people apply for those roles. So at the end of the day, the production will sit down with the casting director. They will select the best people who they think will suit the character they are looking for. So the same way I got the Aitoro character, I got it from an agency. I think her name is Baby Girl Agency. So she's the only agency working currently in on Aitoro Town.
Okay.
So I got the job
Okay,
through her.
so let me get this straight. The agency is different from the broadcasting group that you belong to, right? They're different
Yeah, most
entities.
of those agency they were in those group too. In those groups, you will find
Oh,
actors,
okay.
you will
Okay.
find models, you will find background actors, you will find casting directors, you will find agencies. So
Okay.
agencies are the ones that will bring the broadcastings, the casting
Okay.
calls.
Okay. So how did you feel when you get, I mean, when you had this role, like they told you you're going to play this role? How did you feel? Because I know Aitori Town is a very popular season. I mean, season 1 was, I mean, epic. Season 2 is
Yeah, so when I
massive.
got that job, yes. So when I got that job, I was just like, I wanted to work with Auntie Funke Akindele. I wanted to work with her because she has been my role model. She has been my mentor, and she has this uh, um, magic fingers that whatever she touches turns into gold. She has
Yes.
been inspiring a lot of people. So when I got the job, I was so glad to actually work with her. So that's how I got the job.
All right. So how was it like working with her? I'm guessing like you met her on set and she was there. What was the feeling like? How was the approach? Like you've said all those wonderful things about her. And was that your first time seeing it personally, or you've seen it before that?
Okay, so I've always aspired to work with her, to work with a production, and then I can tell you, if you look at Lollywood today, Funka Akindele is one of the most hard working creative
Yes,
in Africa.
very creative. That
Yeah,
I can say.
yeah,
Very creative.
yeah, yeah. Because while we were shooting Ayetoro, they were shooting behind the scene
Wow.
in the same estate. In the same estate, we're shooting. I
I
belong
don't
to
know
the
how she
Ayetoro
does it,
version.
you know. I mean, she has so much energy. Kudos to
So
her. She's
much
a
energy.
mother as
So
well. Um,
yeah, so she put in so much work, so much energy, and then when she
how was
came,
it
so
like
I
for
got when
you
I
and
got
her on the set of Aitoro? How was the feeling
okay,
like for you?
so before I leave the house, I told myself that look, once you get to the set, the only person you want to talk to is Funke Akindele. You just want to talk to her, and you have to take pictures with her, at least get some blessings from her, at least someone who has been there and done. So I wanted to talk to her. So I was just waiting where we all have to wait, everybody have to wait somewhere. So everybody was there. Once we broke through the security protocols and all. So she came with, she moved with security. She came with her security, and then you know, I couldn't get closer to her because of security details. So, but when she came, I saw her. We had an eye contact. I don't know if she's looking at me, but I was looking at her because I've been a fan all my life. I've been a fan all my life. So she stepped from the jeep, and she walked towards us. She walked towards us, and then I stood up. When I stood up, everybody stood up like me. So we welcomed her. Auntie Funke, I was so happy to see her. So we couldn't get a direct one-on-one conversation because of
Okay.
it is all busy, having to shoot two massive projects at the same time. So
Yeah.
she so that little moment, and of course that's the first time I'm working with her. That's the first time. I've never seen her before. I've never met her before. I see her on Instagram, and then I've been afar all my life, and then but in the person, that's the first time I'm seeing her, and I'm really really looking up to work with her again.
Okay, all right. So with all this hustle and bustling that is going on in the Nollywood industry, what is still your motivation? Like what is it getting you every day to do this thing? What's that thing that is there like in you? Because you should have just said, you know what? No, let me try something else. It's not like I am not good at other things, but you still take to be an actor. You still have this zeal, this push, this drive inside of you. What's that one thing that keeps motivating you?
Yeah, yeah. I think it's my passion. Like I said earlier, it is my passion that still keep me motivated. Because at one time I didn't I didn't go for any job, even though I got called for a job, I got selected. I didn't go. I just stay away for a while, just watching things from a distance, because there can be so much negative energy coming from different people. So much negative, so much negative. And then I quickly wanted to say this. This is not the question that you asked me, but I wanted to say this. I don't know who is watching, who is paying attention. I don't know who the audience is. So, but if this hits the right target, I wanted to say this is a call to the production house. I think the production should be paying the actors directly and not through agency, not through third party. What that means is that let the production be paying the actors direct. If you want to pay the agency separately for helping you to source for actors. You can pay them separately, but ensure that you are the one paying for the actors for the job they did for you. The reason being that we have seen several cases in our groups where actors will come to the groups and say, "Oh, I've worked, oh, I've not gotten paid, oh." And in most cases, production have paid them.
But
So
how much
what
people
that
they
means,
paid you on iTunes? I hope you were paid very well.
yes, I was paid. I was paid, and the hospitality was very, very fine. And there's one thing about Auntie Funke. Funke Akindele is the kind of person that she don't like disrespectful on her set. You cannot disrespect A, cannot disrespect B, and B cannot disrespect A. So she maintains that level of understanding where everybody can be cordial around each other. So back to what I am saying, the agency sometimes take the money that is meant for the actors after taking their own share of the money, use the money to solve their own personal problem. And they will now be like, "Oh, I'm getting a job next week. Once I got that job, I wish you to pay." Sometimes they will lie that the production did not pay them. So now, why I'm saying that the production should be paying the actor directly is because this agent's action can be consequential. And at the end of the day, the production name can be dragged in the mud. Something they are not aware of, something they have paid for, only to find out that the act story that touches art. I think the production should be paying the actor directly, and that applies to the brands too. The brands.
Well, I think in the
So
beginning of
coming back
your
to
conversation,
uh,
you stated that somebody came to sign a contract or renew the contract, like your friend who came to renew his contract and find out the actual payment that he was supposed to pay. So I just feel like if you have been chosen for a project, they can still give the agent the job to go and look or seek for the face they're looking for their brand or for a movie or for any kind of shooting that they want to do. But after selecting the people, I think they should meet with the agency, get a contract signed. You're going to be working now with the agency from this time to this time. And after then they sort out the payment with that. If we're going to pay you before or payment after the project is being concluded on, I think that will be a fair game.
yeah, there's always a contract when it is about commercial advertisements. So the
Okay.
brands will not want to joke with their products. So they always push contract. You will sign.
Yes.
Okay? So you will sign the contract, you will see the terms and agreement, you will see the payment structure. But these agents, there are some ridiculous agency, they will collect the contract from the client or from the brands. They will issue you different contracts
Oh my goodness. But that is illegal.
because
That
yeah,
is
it
very,
is
very
illegal.
illegal.
It is illegal because they have someone inside that will take a kickback. So they don't give you that
So you're
contract
telling me
from
they
the
have an
brands because
insider that is doing that job with them?
of course, there's always inside someone. So they will not issue
My
you the
goodness.
contract, the contract from the brand or from the client because that contract comprises of the actual price you are meant to be paid.
Okay, let's
So
let's put a pen on this because I think that is a lot. We have to get you back here definitely because you have a lot to tell. I'm just so sad we don't have enough time to do that. Let's talk about your script writing. I know you're also a script
okay,
writer.
definitely.
Yes, what makes you want to become a scriptwriter? Is it because you're an actor? You just want to also do that on the side, or is something that was there before acting?
Yeah, I am someone that love creativity. I love creative, and I love writing. I love to write a lot, and I also love storytelling. A
What kind of
poetic fiction
storytelling? Okay, let me
storytelling.
ask you, what kind of writing do you do?
Well, I'm a versatile writer who do not focus on one aspect. I write a poetic fiction, modern storyteller, and I write epic, I write commercial, I write anything,
Who
anything you could
inspires
think.
you to write all the stories, or what inspires you to write the stories?
I think it's alignment with my celestial body. It is alignment with my astrology. There's something about astrology. When if you are the type that is constant with the horoscope and study of astrology, you will discover that every zodiac sign have their own peculiar profession, peculiar career. So that
All
is where
right.
the inspiration comes
So
from.
I want to ask you, who are you, like, what influenced your work? Like, what filmmaker? Like, do you the writers or filmmaker who influenced you, your work? Like, who are you looking up to that you're saying that okay, this person influenced me to get this kind of job or this kind of thing done?
Okay, so my number one person is Funke Akindele. You cannot, as in Funke
Is it
Akindele
because
is my
you're a Yoruba person and she's also a
no,
Yoruba?
no, no. It is not because
I'm just kidding.
I'm a
No, I
Yoruba.
love her to death. Trust me, I love her to death. I
I
know
love her
she's
because
one. I mean, she's the
I love
best. Yes,
I love
so
her
I
because
know where
I
you're
love
coming
her.
from.
Yeah, I love her because if you look far back from um I will remember this movie, but don't let me go there since I'm not remembering now. I'll come back to it. If you look at Jennifer, even the
Jennifer's
corporate picture
Diary.
said it sold so. Yeah. If you look, the corporate picture said that it sold many copies, that it made a lot of profit. So, Auntie Funken has always been a very versatile actor who is always improvised, who is always working hard, pushing a lot of energy. And the second person is Shatta Ibrahim. Shatta Ibrahim is my also mentor. I love him
Okay.
because he's a very good actor, very
Okay.
creative, and when you look at the good job he's doing, having a film village is not a joke. That's a project that have cost him billions of naira. He could decided to be driving Ferrari. He could be deciding to be driving Cybertruck, but it's about passion. He wanted to have his own film village where the foreigners will come, where the white folks will come and make movies there, and it's a dream, and it has come to realization. Then the third person is Kunle Afolayan. Is my boss too, a senior colleague, my boss. You know, he too also have a film village. You can see the way Yoruba's actors are shaping the face of entertainment, the face of Nollywood. They are shaping it. They are, giving a different version that is not there before. And another
Okay.
person that, okay,
You have more
hold
people.
on.
Okay,
And
okay. Just to the last one. Okay, I can give you that.
okay, and another person that I also like is Ibrahim Yekini Itele, and then Latif Adedimeji. These are the good actors that there are so many of them out there, but these ones are my number one.
All right.
They inspired
Let's
me
talk
a
about
lot.
dialogue and voice because I saw in one video you sent like the way you deliver your dialogue and the way your voice was on it. How do you craft realistic and engaging dialogue?
in the movies or in the social media?
Yes, like in the movie, yeah, when you're given an act with your voice, that sometimes, like I said, there's this, I think it's an epic movie. You have to say
Okay.
it, but in the way your voice and everything. So I don't know,
Yeah.
how do you yes, with it? How do you do it?
So in that movie, I think it's Itura, an epic movie. It's also a season movie. So first of all, in acting, you need to understand the storylines. When they arrive at where your character comes in. So when you understand the storyline, you read and understand not only your character, you read the character before you and the character after you. Then you will be able to sink in into the character. And then when you look at that very particular movie that you're talking, an epic movie, I try to bring out that character in the way it should be. The kind of intonation and the kind of accent you key into that character, key into it like it's already you.
Yeah. And that's what will take me to my next question too. You key in and you create this voice that is not yours. It's yours, but like it's your inner being. You have to show forth like the kind, whether it's an angry or ruthless person. But how do you do it with your acting as well? Because it's one is the voice, but still you have to maintain a face, a balance. You guys know how you do it, like with the
Yeah,
acting. How do you do both or all of this?
yeah, yeah. That's one of the advantage of a movie academy. When you go to a good movie academy, those knowledge will be impacted. There's something we call reaction. How you react to, it's not like, okay, for instance, I'm asked to say something, I just fold my hand like this. No, 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 no. You have to react to it. Do you understand? You need to make it the expression. Everything in acting is not only the dialogue, the expression, and even the character in your face. For instance,
Yes.
when someone is sad and they give you a character of someone that is sad, you cannot be laughing now. You have to it has to change your mood, the aggression in you because you are sad because of a certain thing. You have to show in your expression that, oh, even without you saying anything, anybody looking at your face, they know, oh, this is a sad expression. So that's one of the characteristics of acting too.
All right, so let's go to challenges. I know that you're a fantastic actor, but I'm sure you have some challenges, that one or two challenges that you faced. What's the biggest challenge you faced in acting?
Well, one of my biggest challenges is when I went for a movie. Uh, a movie, a movie set is a party scene. And so I was, I was, I have to be on set with those big names. I was on set with Wale Ojo. Um, what is this person again? Top name. I wanted to try and remember them. So we were shooting on that set. I had the best costume. I had one of the best costume on that party scene. So and then the call time was 6 a.m. and so I don't really have a problem navigating because it's between my houses. So I was able to locate um the location on time. So on getting there, 6 a.m., blah blah blah, they have to do costume checking, normal procedure. Once your costume meets the standard, okay, you are passed to enter. So fast forward, while we were shooting that movie, I noticed something. Something happened. The the producer wanted to exchange a certain costume with one of the big name, one of the A-list actor. I don't want to mention her name.
Okay.
I don't want to mention her name because it's a big name. Once I mentioned, information flies and blah blah blah. So don't just let me mention her name. So
Okay.
this movie is one of the top
But you
movie.
can mention, no, I don't really mind. Yeah,
I
we
don't
don't
want
mind.
to.
Like as
I don't
this.
want to. I'm very careful of litigation. Nigerians like litigation. I'm very
Okay.
careful. So because what she did was so bad, so I don't want to measure her name. So the
You
producer
have to
wanted to
call them out.
exchange.
Sometimes we love them so much, but when it's BS, you have to call them out on
They,
it. That's
they,
what I
they don't
believe.
they don't care about us, people like us, because they feel we are beneath their feet, but they are afraid of the bloggers, of the social media activists, people like a very
And yeah,
dark
that is
man.
why
They are
we are
afraid.
here for that. We
Yeah,
can call
they're
them
afraid
out.
of
There's
those
nothing
names.
they can do.
Yeah, yeah. So back to the story. The producer wanted to
Okay.
exchange a certain costume with another big name, another big actor. So the woman was sitting beside me, is an elderly woman sitting beside me in a party setting movie. That movie, Adekunle Gold is the guest actor singing on that party. AG Baby. So Adekunle Gold was the one singing on the party with his band, singing one of his father's Emi O Le Ṣe O. So singing that song. So I don't know. From the distance, we can see from distance that that woman was trying to talk to the producers and telling the producer that she need a certain, all this gele that woman used to tie.
Yeah.
So there's this igele and the ones they will put in their hand. That all those women dressing over and bed. She want the producer to get it from the other woman, thinking that it was their own costumier that bring that costume. All these big movie, they usually have their own costumier that will bring many of these costumes.
Yeah.
So when the producer came, she just came and say, the way she talked to us was so bad. The way she talked to us was so bad. And even that woman is an elderly woman that is older than her. So she tried to talk very, very vulgar. And the woman replied, they were not talking to me, so I'm not supposed to interfere, but I can hear because I'm sitting beside her.
Yeah.
So I can hear the woman telling them that this costume is her own, that she brings it from the house, that it's not from the costumier that they bring. They went to go and call their own costumier to confirm because they want to take it immediately. Do you understand? They want to remove that costume and give it to
But
their
if it's an elderly person, I think in Africa we respect elderly people. We don't behave like that.
So they want to take it, they don't care. So when the woman now told her that this costume is her own, that she personally bring it from the house, they now have to tell her that, oh, we are sorry, please, can you
So it
can you
even
bring
turned
this
out it
thing?
wasn't theirs. It wasn't for them.
You say?
With all
It
these
wasn't for
things they were
them. They thought
doing.
they thought
Oh
it for
my.
them. That's why they came vulgar.
Did the woman give
So
it
when
back to them? Because she should have just given it back to them. Yes. So that
so
now
so
you know it's not yours. With all this your mouth.
this story that I'm telling you is a big story. So the woman said, no, this is my costume. It is not yours. They sent someone because it's a very big project. Secretly, I can share that something to you. So look at that movie. I will send it to your Instagram later. So
Okay.
I just don't want to mention the person involved, but I will tell you.
Now when you
So the
send me,
woman I
I will
said,
see the
no.
person. So no problem.
Yeah, so the woman I said, no, this is my own. Then I say, okay. Then I start to now try to romance her, to beg her, to the woman now say, no, it is business. So that if they want her to remove it for her. And do you know the funniest? Do you know the funniest thing? The
Wow.
A-list actor was in front of us, just sitting like 5 seats away. She was pointing at us, telling them that you want that gele. Go and bring that gele that woman is tying. Go and bring it for me. Imagine
Something that is not yours. And you can't even
something that
ask
is.
nicely.
So that's why I
Hey.
say.
Hey,
So when did
this celebrities, yeah. And
you?
it's funny how they behave. You know it's not
They,
yours. Okay, even
no, she
if
didn't
it's
know.
yours, be nice.
She didn't even
If she
know.
was, I'm sure, if she was nice about it, the woman would not have told them that they should pay money before she will remove it. But it's the way
Yeah.
the approach was wrong in the first place. So that is why it's good that me, I would have called big money. Oh. Yes, that they cannot
So
afford. I cannot take it off.
so now when they now discover that no, it is not their own costume, the costume from their own costume, they were now trying to wrap her, and she now said no. She was now ready to bill them. When they cannot pay, they now went back to the actor, the actress. They went back to the actress and told her that this one is doing shakara. From that moment, that job, they have about two white guys that are director on that job. They have about 3 directors, so a lot of big names are there, So big actors. Wale Ojo was there. So I will only mention Wale Ojo because Wale Ojo was not part of their shenanigans. So because that woman refused to give them, they not target her. Unfortunate for me, I was sitting beside her, so they just assumed that we are together because my costume is one of the best. I will send you the costume I wore. My costume was one of the best. I was wearing a shirt.
And that's to say they want to stable and just catch
you. So, and it is a party, it's a wedding party scene. They want my own costume to show as one of the top guests. And I was wearing a show,
But was it yours or it was a costumier that?
It was mine. I brought it. It was mine. Everything was mine. So they just target us.
I wish we can talk about this a lot. Trust me, I'm enjoying this gist. It's so juicy. I don't want to go back. I have to give chances to my viewers to ask you some questions because here is an interactive show. We give them opportunity to ask what they want to ask, and you will answer them. Okay, so we're going on a short break. My producer, should we just pick, because we're running out of time as well, if there are any questions already? Yes, of course. My people are always ready with their questions. It's them. Mavis, good evening to you too. Watching from Lisbon, Portugal. Kindly ask him if he has started some of the Ghanaian actors and actresses, and how does he see the Ghanaian movie industry? Okay, so the first question is, if you have starred some of the Ghanaian actors, have you ever played alongside with them as well, the Ghanaian actors?
No. No, I've not worked with any Ghanaian actor. Although I've, featured in a movie where a Ghanaian actor was, but we are not on the same set.
Okay.
But one popular Ghanaian, this forgotten that fair guy name. This popular, is it Ghanaian or? Yeah, Majid. So that movie, I was inside the movie. Majid was there, but we are not in the same set. So, generally about Ghanaian, they have a good stories. As a script writer, I can tell you that Ghanaian have a good story. The way they write their own story is very, very fascinating. I can tell you for free. And then number 2, they can be so erotic in their movie. They can be very, very erotic. In Nigeria, we can barely do such things. We are not that very erotic because most of all these actresses, they are married women. Some of them are into serious relationship. Nobody wants to see their wife, their girlfriend being kissed, so that is one aspect about Ghanaian. They don't care. They dress anyhow. They kiss. They engage in a erotic.
I think because it's character. It's a character that the person is playing. I just feel like you have to.
Yeah, I know.
When it comes, but I think Nigerians still do the same. But maybe, like you said, because some of them are not like single. Let's put it like that. That's why you can't really. I mean, they don't give it to a married person. Give it to a single person so that the person can play the role. Please, we have another question. Let's see if there's another one. All right. Frimpong is saying, good evening, watching from Akusi. Kindly ask him what is the most difficult or hardest role he has played. All right. So that's for you, Sambalo.
What's the question again? What's the question?
What's the most difficult role you've played?
Most difficult role, that would be my next job.
Oh, okay. It's a pity we don't talk because I wanted to ask you whether there's something new that you're working on and all that. But let's take another question. One more last question for today. Yes, my industry people are here. Thank you so much. What is the favorite role he likes best? Your favorite role you like best? Watching from Amsterdam, Holland. Your favorite role?
Oh,
quick one.
Favorite. I don't as an actor, I don't have a favorite role. you as a viewer, you can have a favorite movie or favorite actor, but as an actor, I cannot have a favorite role because I can get a job and then fix me into a different character. So whatever the character they fits me, I just play. I don't have any
So you've
favorite.
never played a role that you don't like before. You always like all your
I,
roles.
I love any role you push to me. I will never say I don't like it. I will never find it difficult because it's about passion and I love doing them with, rightful minded.
Okay. All right. Okay, patient. All right, we have to take this one. Okay. Good evening, watching from Hamburg. Yes, of course, Germany. Please ask him which actor or actress he loved to act with.
Oh,
This one, we
oh,
understand.
okay,
You have to.
okay, okay. Let me see. I love to act with Funke Akindele, of course. I
I
love
know
to
you were
act with
gonna
her.
say. I just knew it.
And then if I have another chance to pick another woman, I would love to act with uh, um, name just uh, Martins, Fumi Martins.
I mean, okay. No
Martins,
male
yeah,
actor.
yeah, she's an actress that I fix our my guy, I fix our wife. So I like her to the way she deliver her character. But if I have to pick a male actor that I'd love to act with, oh my God, I will pick Odunlade, I will pick Shata, I will pick Itele. These three people, I definitely want to work with them. And
All right,
Latif,
so yeah, definitely
definitely.
this will be the last question for you for tonight.
Okay.
Greetings, Princess, and your time. Greetings, Princess, and your time. Okay, I love your outfit and presentation. Thank you so much. Is it Ghana or Santa Fe? Oh, okay. Thank you, my dear. I love his openness and the boldness he used to watching from was to all right. That's he said he loves your boldness. He loves that's what we bring here, honey. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you
All
so
right, guys.
much.
Thank you so much for all your wonderful questions. But I have to go now because my time is fast running out. I promise you guys we'll bring him again, okay? Because I really want to know some other things. And as he's going to send me this video, don't worry, I'll come back again and give you guys the juice. So you guys don't worry at all. If you have me, you can get all the juice. I'm sorry, guys, I can't take more questions. Okay. So now, yes, your new project. Are you working on something new right now at the moment? Or what should we
Yes.
expect? Yeah.
Yes, I am working on my own movie. I'm
Your
actually
own
done with the
stuff.
writing. Yeah, my own
Okay.
movie.
All
So I'm
right.
actually done with yes, I'm actually
All
done with
right. I'm sorry today. I'm sorry, but time is going.
I'm actually done with the writing part of the story,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
I am only waiting for the financing part to get it concluded. I have someone that I'm working with, and then
So do you have
someone
any
that I'm
A-list
waiting.
actors on this project?
Huh?
A-list, any phases that we should be seeing, any like A-list actor, or you're just trying to bring in new people and new faces to push their
Of
art?
course, of course, there will be a different A list and different new faces. Of course, there will be.
So any name you want to say out there so that we can just be thinking.
Okay. My first movie, I want to see Funke Akindele. I want to
Oh my
see
goodness. Okay.
yeah, I want to see Ibrahim
It's
Itele.
like you're getting
That's
all your
Ibrahim
favorite
Ibrahim
people in
Biekini.
your movies.
Yeah,
You
these are
just
no.
want to have all your favorite people in one movie.
Yeah, because I will tell you why I want them. I don't just like I don't just pick people randomly. I have my reasons of picking them because when you are looking to produce a movie, you should also
Is
focus
it a
on the
Yoruba or an English
mark.
movie? Is it
It's a
going to be
Yoruba
a
and English. It's a
English?
Yoruba and English movie.
English.
It's a blend of Yoruba and English.
All
So
right, I
if
promise
you,
you, Sam Balogo will bring you again to talk about that. Or even if you are shooting, we'll still bring you so like you'll be talking as you are shooting. But I gotta go. Seriously, I have to
all
go.
right,
My
all right,
time is
yeah,
well done. I appreciate you, your boldness. Seriously, I do. I love everything that you
okay,
said. We're bringing you back again we have to continue from where we stop. We have not even started, if you ask me.
Okay.
So yes, the show is Time with Frances. The program is live at Twitch and satellite, Facebook, YouTube. Links are on TodayGhanaNews TV, yeah? Also, we're live on our social channel. I'm going to give a shout out to all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in every Friday and making time with me, yeah? Guys, we have our social channel, Hinga Fam 93.5. Shout out to you guys at Akin in the Eastern region, Kings Radio in Accra. Shout out, guys, you're from my people, yes, at the Warora, 2 regions, Sakina Information Center at Tatale, Northern Ghana, at the Lema Community Information Center as well. Shout out, guys, at the Nkwanta and Fans TV. Also in the Volta region in the Ata Flower. Thank you guys so much. I am your host. I'm always here. My name is Frances, and I'll be here next week. So don't forget to make time with me, yeah? Thank you and good evening. And yes, I want to say this. This is the quote of the day, yeah? It's something I saw when I was reading something. Do you do good for the act of it, or do you do good? Is it a way of life for you? So just think about it. When you do good for someone, is it because you want people to see you? Is it the act of life? Or you do good but because it's your way of life? Is in you. Okay, on that note, I say good night and bye-bye.
Today, Ghana News TV, we are the masters of the game.
Don't miss a beat, stay tuned tight. The best of the best, shining bright. Tune in now, it's not a game. Today Ghana News, it's your clan. Time with Francis, the unique